EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the set.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 54 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Okay, ready?
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal.
68. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Daniel. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They're right here. Ready?
Here's Tua to open with a throw. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And that'll help give him some space out of bounds up at the 20-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
All right, fellas. All right, come on.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Once again, it's Achan. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's in. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. 19. Get up. Ready up.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Taking off. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Ready.
Daniels now on first down. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Commanders first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0.
And he will get into the end zone. Corey Merritt, touchdown, Washington.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Turbo 3, get set.
Now Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Tua, give it to Achan, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tua now on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, here is H.M. And he will get into the end zone. Devon H.M. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown.
That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
Jason Sanders for the extra.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Go.
Now Daniels. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Washington.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 29.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the
A
Dolphins'
good
8-yard
spot
line.
here, 2nd and a yard.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
To the air again is Daniel. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Ready.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniel. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this
Let's go now.
on 4th down.
18. Ready, right?
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
They'll start on the ground. It's H.M. He's to midfield. Devon H.M. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. Touchdown, Miami. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Commanders 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for
After the
Miami.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the set.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Ready, steady.
To throw is Daniels. That's to Corey Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
12 yards. That's
19
good.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Down. 76, Mustang 19. Let go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Going across the field on target to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 38 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 6, go.
Throwing is Daniels. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Viking 18.
Daniels going to throw again. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Viking 18. Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. And he's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commander.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Commanders 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one caught by Waller. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Tua. Rolling right, it's taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal rule. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
And no chance to return this one
Washington
through the end zone for a
10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Daniels now on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Looking to run, and that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
All right, come on.
Tua gonna throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. He gets this complete to Dulcich.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
For a short gain to the 25. It is Percy Butler to bring him down. Second down, they need 7. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
Elgiz on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniel. Left side, it's caught by Brown.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Daniel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
First down.
Gravity Lions.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Ready.
Leads to second and goal.
Set. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one caught the floor.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
He's up to the 20. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play after being backed up. 36 yards.
You just don't see speed at the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. A run, and it's A-Chan. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Commanders 21.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Really impressive job there by the defense, Mike. I mean, to not only absorb the initial push, but now you got to get the back on the ground. And sometimes to hold up against these big old offensive linemen and stick an arm out to get the ball carrier down, it's easier said than done, and really nice job here by the defensive front. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game.
Second and 4 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third and 2.
21G. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
20 TX.
To throw is Tua. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Here's first and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let go.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Let's go now.
Here comes second down.
Cowboy 80.
He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. They will take a knee here. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Okay, break. Come on, set. Go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready, set. Get it. Ready, ready.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. A pass complete to Noah Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Washington.
Here we go. Crack all 80. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
76, go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It's a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A-10 on first down, and then some. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Miami.
At the 29-yard line.
Ready, shot.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Up the middle they go. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Tua. The outside, that's caught by Hill. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
They'll try and run it here. It's A-10. And the Dolphins going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
that's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gordon will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here we go on the return from the 1. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1 yard
From the
gain.
24 now,
Brings up
here's
second
2nd and 9.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Now Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Go. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
4-yard line.
Tag. Take go.
Run over center, that's Krosky Merritt. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the ready.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing is Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd
A
and 1.
good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, Krosky Merritt, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll throw with Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now the Dolphins going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
On the jump. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. The command